folks? Welcome to the Day Trading Swing Trading Market Wrap. I decided to do the report a little earlier today so we could actually see a little market action going on. And what you see before you on this is live action, at least when this video is taken, it's live, of the ES, the S&P mini contract showing the 10-minute candles over the course of the day. Now, if you guys saw yesterday's video, which I hope you all watched, we talked about a major breakdown going on in the market. And we talked about what to expect today. Well, guess what? We exactly what we said yesterday has occurred today. And we talked about a major breakdown. We are closed below my trend line, my flat bottom trend line yesterday, which signaled a breakdown. And we talked about how the market today would either open down a little bit or up, push up at some point, and then could possibly sell off hard later in the afternoon based off of the breakdown. A technical breakdown is huge, guys. You've had a market that's basically gone straight up for the last year, all right? The Dow's up like 20%. You know, the market's up 20% in the last year plus. All right, we needed a correction. InTheMoneyStocks.com called the correction. If you go on the daily report archives from basically July 17th, 18th, on the 20th specifically, we used the word correction coming. That was on July 20th, just a few days ago, before all this mess started. You guys can look and confirm that we did call this accurately within a week's time, less than a week, probably within 3 or 4 business days, we called this. So what I'm going to show you guys here, you guys are watching live trading going on here, and you see this hard sell-off here. They made everyone think we were going to rally up here. We didn't even reach the 200 MA right here. We came down, we broke right through the 20, the 50 average, and the yellow's the 20, and look at this, 3-bar down surge on heavy volume. Look at this volume in this last 2 candles. Heavy volume, and I'm going to show you guys here what's going on here on the chart here of the ES, all right, folks? And I'm going to show you this here in a second. And here we go, all right, folks? This is what we're down right now, and you can see the prints going off. This is the E-minis, and you can see the spike down. We just took out this afternoon's earlier low from about 12:30, which is right here I'm pointing out, and you can see this is a huge spike down. And this is exactly what we were talking about, guys. And look at the volume coming in here on these candles. Huge volume. There, new low. New low again. Keeping on pushing down. We're down 21 on the ES. This is huge, folks. There's no doubt about it. The Nasdaq's down 34 now. And I'll put the Nasdaq up here in the chart, and we can see it. I'm going to bring this over here so we can focus in on the chart. Look at this sell-off right here, folks. So we're going right back down to the lows on the Nasdaq now. The low on the Nasdaq here, let's find out the low. 25.63. Right now we're at 25.65. 2 points off the Nasdaq low. We should see that low, a double bottom low there. And this is where we probably will end, right at this double bottom, setting up for a possible bounce on Monday. All right? It's a technical breakdown, but remember, fear comes in, everyone gets bearish, and they have to go contrarian, or I go contrarian, and I say, okay, we're going to have a small push up. Now, again, I think we are in TheMoneyStocks.com is talking correction. So we're not just talking a small little push down of 4% here, folks. We're talking about a major correction. And the market continues to spike down, guys. We're going lower. All right? Really just unbelievable at this point, guys. I have to say, this sell-off here, and I'm glad I'm doing this live right now so we can actually talk as it's happening. Major breakdown here. And we were talking about a possible inside bar. Well, if we close below this low, this is the daily now on the ES. If we close below this low here, we're going to take out any possibility, and we're just going to go down a little further here. And as you can see, we're making new lows. Volume is huge right now. Huge, all right? It's not even a question right now. Volume, look at these last 2 candles. Usually Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock, all right? We just hit 4. The market is closing here. And the ES trades till 4:15, so we'll continue to talk about it as it goes on. And again, I want to point out the huge volume coming in here in the last. Usually everyone leaves early for the beach, for their weekend away, and here we are spiking down huge, guys. We took out the low yesterday. We made a double bottom. We broke below this low today. All right, let's do a little charting here so everyone can see. Trend tool, okay. All right, this is the low we bounced off of before. All right, this was earlier today's low. Earlier today, what we saw here, all right, and look right here. All right, here was early this morning, 7:30 a.m., this bottom. We bounced off the bottom, almost to the 200. We bounced down. We broke below, but then they quickly rescued the market and pushed it up. All right, then right here, starting at around 3 o'clock, we started to sell. All right, we came down hard here. And right now the NASDAQ is at a new low, down 37 points. All right, now we're getting a little ES bounce after the bell. This is where they come in, and you see buyers coming in a little bit. But we'll watch that because they still could sell off more. All right, once we broke down through this here, then it was all sell. All right, we didn't even wait at this double bottom right here from earlier today. We just sold right through it. That's when you can tell panic selling is coming in, and people are just dumping. Remember, guys, we've taken such a hit the last couple of days. You're going to have, like, hedge funds. You're going to have hedge funds that I believe are already majorly underwater, and we saw Bear Stearns tell us about 2 hedge funds that are basically went belly up. But there are more hedge funds out there, folks. This isn't it, all right? And what you're seeing here is probably a bunch of hedge funds at their breaking point, and they're just going to start dumping on the market. Sell, sell, sell. Throw out the sells. Boom, boom, boom. And you're going to also have mutual funds and people pulling money out of mutual funds now. All right, unfortunately, this is just beginning. You will see bounces along the way, so I really want to stress this point. Everyone, please pay attention when I say this. It's very possible that this washout now, as we close at the lows of the day, we will gap down Monday. This is what I'm calling for. Just like I was right yesterday, in the video yesterday, saying that we would open even to slightly positive, push up, and then probably sell because we had technical breakdown. What I'm now saying to you guys is that chances are, I would say, probably 75-80% chance we gap down Monday on panic, and the market ends positive on Monday. All right, folks. After that, we're still going down. I hate to break it to everyone, but we're still going to drop. We're still going to drop and continue to go lower. There's no doubt about it. The correction is the technical breakdowns here on the chart are huge, guys. Let me show you guys again on the ES the breakdown. This was yesterday. All right, you can extend this line over here, all the way over here if you want. Any way you cut it, we had it. This was the line that we had bounced off of. Boom, we bounced. Boom, we bounced. We closed below yesterday. We got that little bounce up. See that little tail up? We went positive today a little bit. And then, bam, we sold hard. And the markets are still closing at their low. It looks like we are going to close on the ES at 415 right down here, which will be right in close to the low. You will have people panicking over the weekend, freaking out. Once you have time to think about things, you get even more nervous. You're like, what if we go down 20%? Guys, you know, I hate to say it, but it's not a pretty picture out there. You got credit issues, all right? You got major credit issues. All these deals that got done now don't look like they're going to get done in the same manner which people thought, and it just makes everything worse, folks. So I want to strongly urge everyone, caution going long. We're making new lows on the ES as we speak at 403 now, and ES is down 25. The NASDAQ closed already, so that's what it is. Now down 25.5. Wow, we are seeing some heavy selling here, folks. No doubt about it. All right, but again, going back to credit issues, we had all these M&A deals and LBOs, leveraged buyouts, mergers and acquisitions. Now there's talk that some of them won't get done. The Chrysler deal is not going to get done. The Fannie Mae, I believe, deal doesn't look like it's going to get done. These deals, which the market got pushed up on, huge. This is what really was fueling the market, and credit is now falling apart. And what do we think the market's going to still go up when every deal that was basically announced that pushed the market up 10% this year now it's not going to happen, and we're just going to keep going up? No, guys. Unfortunately, that's not the way it works. So just like we warned in the videos over the last week, right before this correction has started, we're still giving out those warnings now, guys. We will get small bounces along the way, but you really need to be careful until we really bottom out here, and the chart technicals tell us. Remember what we talked about, guys. Remember what we talked about when we talked about Merrill Lynch's chart. All right, let's look at these. Look at this decline, and I showed these in videos, guys. I actually did a hot sector report about a month ago calling a short, and this is right over here. All right, we did a hot sector report, and it's on YouTube and it's on the website about Merrill Lynch, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs as shorts. And we said, guys, the technicals are ugly here. Go short or just be careful in this market. And sure enough, look at this decline, 95 to 75. Let's look at Goldman. Goldman. All right, you're talking about $230 and change, now down to 90. These are huge calls by us, guys. I really hope everyone was paying attention because I hate to see people get hurt. All right, it's just not fun. And we're here really to help everyone. Yes, you know, we run a website. Yes, the products are phenomenal. But please, you know, the biggest thing is we want the little guy to win here. We don't like the big guy. The little guy should win because the little guy's always the one that's getting screwed over. All right, folks? All right, so I've preached enough today. You guys know what I expect for a Monday, and we know over the next week or two and even months, we're probably going to drop more. These credit issues aren't going away. The housing crash is spreading to subprime with the defaults now, and it's just going to get uglier. All right, folks, let's do a check on the ES. Look at this. This is the daily. This is what's going on right here. This is ugly, guys. All right, I will try and do a video over the weekend to keep you guys updated on my thoughts. Have a wonderful day. I hope everyone was short like we told you guys to be, or at least stayed out of the market in cash. Take care.